Hi guys, we've got a product here that I've been sent. So full disclosure, I haven't bought these, I've been sent these for review purposes. So the views you're going to hear are specifically mine. Nobody's had any input in this apart from me. And you're going to see my thoughts and hear my thoughts on this product before the actual company as well. So it is going to be a totally unbiased review of this. It's the Soundpeats RunFree Lite air conductor headphones. They look like bone conductors, but they're not. They're air conductors, which I'll tell you more about in a second. Now, apparently it's got a 17-hour battery life and is charged within an hour and a half. And they weigh 27 grams. So let's get the box open and let's have a look. So these are the RunFree Lite from Soundpeats. So I'm going to take them out for a run today. First impressions are very plasticky, very plasticky on the front. There's 3 control buttons there. You know, your on, off, and your multifunction and your volumes. Nice plastic band on the back that seems very flexible. But the first thing that's jumped into me is this bit here that goes over your ear. It seems very small, very narrow, and there's no flexibility in it. So I think putting them on might be a little bit of a faff. But apart from that, they look well made. So we'll put them on. We'll go for a run. Just to remind you, 27 grams is the weight, so not very heavy at all. 17 hour battery life. That is fantastic. You can probably run for 2 weeks without charging these, which is great. 1.5 hours to charge it, and it's a USB-C, and the charging port is just at the bottom there. They are IP4X rated, which means they are sweat-proof and light rain-proof. So we're actually going out today and it's going to be in the light rain, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, first look, they look good. So let's get them on. As you know, I do wear bone conductors over the ears, and I wear them with glasses and they work out all right. So we'll see how these are with the glasses on as well. So let's see and get them fitted. Yeah. Okay, yep, they went on okay. They're not bone conductors. I'll stress that these are not bone conductors. They're called air conductors. So it fits over the ear, not at the front like a bone conductor, but over the ear. But they're not in the ear. So it's not like an earbud that's been pushed into your ear canal. They're sat on the top. So they're not actually in the ear. So they do feel a little bit better to me. So first of all, we're going to whap on Spotify and we'll put on some Rammstein, and I'll let you know what I think of these. First listen here in front of the camera. Let's just turn them on. Oh, an echoey voice saying power's on, and she says we're connected, so that's good. So let's try some Rammstein and see what they sound like. And obviously I choose the song that had a slow, quiet beginning. Ooh, that's impressive actually. That sounds quite good. Need to get the volume right. But that's not, the sound quality is not too bad. So right, I'm going to take these out for a run, tell you if I can still hear everything around me, and we'll give it some music and we'll give it some spoken word and we'll see how we go. Well, that's a nice bass response in there. Ah, cool. Right, let's take these out for a run. I'll see you on the outside. So I've now had a chance to go out and do a run with the RunFree Lite headphones. As I say, they look like bone conductors, but they're not bone conductors. They fit over the ear, as I showed you earlier on. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'll hold it. You see this bit here that sits over the ear. It doesn't go into the ear like an earbud, it sits over the ear, which I find a lot better than AirPods. Now AirPods are a good headphone, but they can fall out of the ears, and when I'm running with AirPods I'm constantly pushing them back in. With these you don't have to. So I do like them for that. I had them on for an hour and a half doing a long run, and I couldn't feel them at all, to be honest. They were nice and light, they weren't moving, they sat nicely, didn't have any problems with the sound, and they felt okay over that hour and a half. And it was out in the drizzle, in the rain as well, so they've not been affected by that. As I say, they are IPX4 rated, so they are sweat proof and, should we say, shower proof, though prolonged exposure to rain could cause problems. As for the sound, I was really impressed. They sound brilliant, to be honest. The bass responses are great, the mids and the highs are fantastic. It did sound good, and that was just with the factory settings. You can actually change the audio to your own specification. If you download the app, then you can either raise the bass, raise the highs and all that. You can actually set it to how you want it. So using the app you can do that. So yeah, the sound quality for a £30-ish headphone was good. It was really good, and I was really impressed by that. The controls on the side, 3 buttons, volume up and down, and then the multifunction button. I also took a phone call whilst wearing these headphones while I was out on the run, and the quality of the call was good. I could hear what was being said. There's dual microphones, one on either side, so the person I was speaking to could hear me great, and that sound quality was great. Music sounds brilliant, spoken word was good, and the benefit of these, as I've said before, with them sitting over the ear is still open and you can hear the traffic. You can't hear electric cars, you can't hear them at any time anyway. I've always said that electric cars should be making some form of noise so you can hear them creeping up on you. Possibly the Benny Hill thing, that would sound nice. But yeah, I felt safe because I could hear what was happening around me. The sound quality was fantastic as well. So all in all, for £30, these are great. I recommend them. So if you fancy some cheaper headphones, shall we say, instead of paying £100 for some AirPods, they're great. They sit over the ears, you don't have to fiddle with them, and the sound is good. So overall, I'm really impressed with these. So I'm going to be using these on future runs. So if you get the chance, check them out. They're on Amazon. There are links to the UK Amazon and the American Amazon in the description below. But if you want to find out what headphones I have been using on my runs recently, just go and watch this video now.